Hey, this is Joe. This is Silent Joe Talks, and it's December 9th, 2023. And, yeah, just chilling at the park. It's actually pretty cold today. I think it's only like 50 degrees here in Vegas. But it's not that windy, so I figured it was still a good day to, record. But yeah, just kind of just chilling. Yesterday I went to go see Die Hard in the movies. So that was pretty cool. I think it was my first time. Well, it was first time seeing Die Hard, which I could have sworn I've seen Die Hard before when I was younger, but I guess I haven't, because when I watched it, I didn't remember any of the movies, so it might as well have been the first time seeing it. So that was pretty cool. And it was also my first time seeing like an older movie in the theaters, and that was pretty cool. Only thing I didn't like though is that when the trailer started, they still played like the regular like new trailers that were coming out. I kind of thought it would have been cool if they like played the trailers that would have played like, at the time when Die Hard came out, just to kind of give that whole nostalgic feel, I guess. That would have been pretty cool. But they didn't do that. Still played like, the new Planet of the Apes and Aquaman 2 trailers and all that. But, so yeah, that was pretty cool. I almost had the movie theater to myself, but it was me and like an older guy there. It's just the two of us, which I'm kind of surprised. I would have thought more people would have been, big on seeing Die Hard, seeing most people consider it as a Christmas movie. Which, now that I've seen the movie, because before I didn't really have a stake in the whole like debate of if Die Hard was a Christmas movie or not, but now that I've seen it, I feel like I'm on the side of it being a Christmas movie. But I would categorize it like as a guy's Christmas movie, because I don't know if a lot of women would consider it as a Christmas movie, or maybe they do. I don't know. But yeah, probably like be more like specific, like more like a guy's Christmas movie, not just like a regular Christmas movie. But so yeah, that was pretty cool. So yesterday I did that. Last night I finally finished Resident Evil 4, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I don't really know what game I'm gonna play next. I think I am gonna start recording some of my Christmas videos, because like in 2 weeks, I think, because this will be Christmas week, which is what I do every year. Release like Christmas themed videos, and I have a pretty good idea of what I'm gonna play for those, because I don't know why, but finding Christmas games is always harder than doing Halloween, because Halloween is easy. You just play a scary game or some sort of like horror theme game, and there's like a bunch of those to play. But for whatever reason, not many people make Christmas games, especially on Xbox. So it's always kind of harder to find games to play for those. So that's probably what I'm gonna do next. Yeah, there's that. I also watched the Game Awards, kinda. I didn't watch it live because I was at work at the time that they were that was broadcasting, or streaming, I should say. But So far, I've probably watched like the first hour and a half. Um, but I've already seen like the winners and stuff online, just like on Twitter and stuff, of who won, and it's kind of it was kind of predictable. Like I knew Baldur's Gate 3 would win, which is whatever. I've heard nothing but good things about it. It's just for me personally, I hate those like top view games. Um, I don't know. It's just I, I just don't find them like very interesting to play, or very fun to play, I should say. Like the last game that I played that was like that is Diablo 3, which I've actually started playing again for me and my brother's Christmas tradition. But yeah, I didn't really like Diablo 3 because whenever I play it, I would only play it for like half an hour to an hour or whatever. Because if I play it any longer than that, I'll literally fall asleep while playing the game, and like it's crazy because no other game has ever done that to me, where I just find it so boring that I end up falling asleep while playing it, which is crazy. But yeah. I'm not saying that Baldur's Gate 3 would have the same effect, but I don't know. Maybe if they did it like how Elder Scrolls Online does it, where it's like a third person. Like maybe they have the option to like change the view, but I don't think it would probably be the same game, because pretty sure the whole point of that is like the strategize, almost kind of like a D&D type of thing, where it's like turn-based, and I don't know if you can do a turn-based game, or I don't even know if that's a thing, like a third person or first person turn-based game, right? Oh yeah, they do have that. Persona 5 does that. Like if Gate 3 did it like how Persona 5 does it, then I would play it. But or maybe they do play it. Maybe they do have that option. If they do have that option, I'll probably like consider playing it. Like just changing like the camera view or something. But yeah. Not a fan of the top down view. Like bird's eye look in video games. But yeah, that one, I think I voted for Resident Evil 4, because that was probably like the only game on the nominees list that I've played, and I literally just got done playing it. So I think that one, Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year. And then Best RPG, I don't remember who won that, but I voted Starfield, because I think Starfield is my like personal Game of the Year. But I don't think Starfield won either. I think Baldur's Gate won that too. But yeah. Yeah, I haven't finished watching the Game Awards, but so far, from what I watched, it's just kind of whatever. Nothing real crazy happened yet. Right now I'm at the part where they announced the where Hideo Kojima like kind of teases the next game he's working on, and he's working with Jordan Peele on it. Something probably like a horror movie, or not movie, a horror game of some kind, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, that's about it. Nothing interesting. Maybe I'll end it on a wheel spin for my wheel. Just give me a second. No. Probably should have been more prepared. have it out already, which I usually do. Let's see here. Gotta open it because I updated it. There you go. All right, and it's spinning. See what we land on. Oh yeah, Rockstar. Yeah, Rockstar announced Grand Theft Auto 6. So that's pretty cool. It's in Vice City, or I don't know, Florida. I guess technically it would be Vice City, because that's their version of Miami. But from the trailer, it kind of just straight up looks like Florida. Because when I think of Vice City, I guess I think of like the old game with like the neon lights and stuff and 80s music. But this game like really looked more modern, and they really leaned into like how crazy like Florida is with like all the crazy stuff that goes on there. But not so much the 80s like neon look, which I guess makes sense, but yeah, I wonder if they're gonna like still, it's just gonna be Grand Theft Auto 6, or if it's gonna be Grand Theft Auto 6 Vice City, or yeah, I don't know. And I guess it doesn't come out till 2025, so probably not even nowhere even near done. Just got like a like 2-minute cinematic, and it looks pretty cool. And I think they had like a male female like protagonist, because I think I heard about like way back like a rumor going around like they're gonna have a female, like their first female protagonist in a Grand Theft Auto game, and I guess that looks like the case, because that's what was featured in the trailer. It's probably like a guy and a girl, probably like a couple of some kind, going around robbing stores around Florida and stuff. Probably a bank robbery at some point. There's always a bank robbery in Grand Theft Auto games. Yeah. It's kind of hard to be excited for a game that doesn't come out for another couple years, so I'm sure once it gets closer to 2025, I'll probably be more excited, but for now it's just kind of whatever. Be on the back burner of my brain for now. In terms of things looking forward to, I'm looking forward to. But yeah, that's about it for this week. Hope you guys are having a great day. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys next week, or maybe, I don't know. Yeah, and I'm out.
Watch you beware. Gotta watch they mouth. When guns come out, them shots rain out. You know what they about. Watch what they say. Watch what they do. When a hook come around, them kids come down. They'll tell on you. This snakes in the grass, they'll trap. I wrote this. Talking and smoking, I leave the choking. Hoping your focus.
Hey, this is Joe. This is Silent Joe Talks. And it's December 10th, 2022. And yeah, just chilling at the park. Yeah, a couple things happened this past week. Starting with some sad news. Yeah, sorry about that. There's something on my phone. Um, so yeah, as I was saying, some sad news happened this past week. Um, my brother's cat, Bobby, passed away a few days ago. Just from old age. It's really unfortunate. He was a black cat. I don't really know what kind of cat he was. I'm not really good at what kind of cats there are. I don't know any kind of cats. I mean, I know there's Siamese cats. Yeah, I think that's all I know. Whereas dogs, it's easy to tell the different kind of dogs. Whereas cats, it's a lot harder to tell. At least for me, it is. But yeah, he was a black cat. We've had him for like 10 or 11 years. I still remember how we even got him. Got him at some animal shelter. It was kind of got him like as a package deal. We got him plus another cat who later ran away and we never saw again. But yeah, we got these two cats. We figured they were brothers, and we thought it'd be funny to name them Ricky and Bobby. So yeah, we had Ricky and Bobby, and then they were outdoor cats, so they would run outside, during the day, and then come back in at night, and then just kind of one day, Ricky went outside and just never came back, which was unfortunate. So we had just Bobby, and yeah, and then as years went on, Bobby kind of got bigger and fatter, and just became this big cat, almost to the point where he would be too lazy to just go outside. He would just stay inside, and then he became an indoors cat, just out of pure laziness, I guess. And then recently, as he got older, he would just move a lot less. Not from probably not from laziness, but just from getting old. And then at one point, he even stopped eating. Like, he didn't eat as much, and it showed because he actually got skinnier and bonier. It was kind of freaky. My brother took him to the animal hospital, I guess it's called, a couple of times to see what's up. And yeah, and then just kind of a few days ago, he just kind of passed in his sleep, and it was just unfortunate. I think my brother, he's getting him cremated. Said it would take a couple weeks, which I don't know. For some reason, that doesn't sound right. Like, I didn't know it takes that long to cremate someone. I mean, I guess it took that long when we got my dad cremated, but he's a whole human being. I would figure it would take that long. Whereas a cat, I mean, like a small, I don't know, 8-pound cat. I don't even know how much he weighed. But you would think like a small cat would take a lot less time, but I don't know. I don't know how that process works. But so yeah, that was a bit unfortunate. So I mean, yeah, that happened. Yesterday I watched the Game Awards, and it's just kind of the same thing every year, where they announce new stuff, and give out the awards. It's kind of the only award show I watch now. I don't even watch the Oscars, and movies is kind of more my thing. or at least I'm more interested in movies, I guess. But yeah, I kind of watched it. Nothing like too exciting, really. Usually, whenever there's an award show, like something bizarre happens, but nothing really happened like crazy except at the end, where I guess some guy got on stage and started saying random stuff, or I don't know, said he nominated Bill Clinton or something. I don't know, just something stupid, during the Game of the Year, speech, or I guess at the end of the speech, and I guess he got arrested, shortly after, or whatever. But besides that, nothing really happened. I mean, Elden Ring won Game of the Year, which is pretty cool. I mean, I haven't played it. I mean, I'll probably plan on playing it at some point, because every year I try to at least play at least one of the Game of the Year nominees. Like last year was Psychonauts 2 was a nominee, and I played that game. And the year before that was I played Doom Eternal, which was a nominee. I don't really play the Game of the Years per se, but I look at the nominees and I pick which one most interests me, and I play that one. So yeah, this year all the games looked pretty cool, but Elden Ring seemed kind of the coolest. I don't know why I haven't gotten around to playing it. I guess because I don't really play From Software games that much. Like, they don't interest me like that. I mean, I guess I played Sekiro and Dark Souls, but that's about it. Neither one of them I haven't even finished yet. But yeah, so probably like next year, probably try and play Elden Ring, see how far I get in that before I just give up and play something else. But yeah, I haven't really played a whole lot of games that came out this year, but for me personally, my game of the year was Trek to Yami, which is kind of like a short, like, indie game or whatever that I played on the channel, which you can watch on my YouTube, and that was pretty cool. I really liked that game. So that's my own personal game of the year. So yeah, other than that, I finally beat Borderlands 2 for the 100th time. But I did beat it for the first time, like on record, like actually streaming it. So it's on video that I beat it. Not that it was a hard game or anything. It's just, just kind of nice to show that, hey, I beat this, and then have the proof that you did. But, yeah. And I started playing Gears 5, which is pretty cool. I've been doing the New Game Plus, where you can put a bunch of modifiers and just put on a bunch of weird stuff. Like replace Marcus Phoenix with Dave Bautista, which is kind of funny. Give the playable characters different skins, and there's other stuff too. Like they got a big head mode, which is kind of a classic video game thing to have. And yeah, just messing around with those. I've been playing the game in black and white, which I personally think is pretty cool, but I don't know if people watching it will really like it. But We'll see. But yeah, maybe in like future streams I'll like mess around with more stuff. Maybe mess around with the filters and modifiers. Maybe in one stream I'll play with the big head mode on. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing right now. That's about it. I think next week will be my Christmas episode, so I'll be talking about that. And yeah, and to everybody listening, hope you guys have happy holidays. And yeah, talk to you guys next week. And I'm out.
Make a nigga wanna go and cut his phone off. Cop kill a nigga every day like protocol. Watch the TV, turn on the news. Make a nigga feel like he listen to blues. In the hood with that arm and hammer. Getting them pampers for baby mama. Hook flick dust, we in the slammer. Make